How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. I want to give you a little update on Bitcoin because Bitcoin and other cryptos fell very quickly, just about 5%. So Bitcoin fell from about 40,400 or so, 40,300. We saw a beautiful, beautiful passing of 40,000 where it just jumped right above it. And then it fell back down. It fell really drastically here for a second where it went down about $1,000 in about 5 minutes. So what the heck caused that? We're going to talk about it here and get you in the right place, the right frame of mind moving forward, because you have to realize there's going to be a lot of volatility in the coming weeks. So if you guys don't mind just hitting the like button, I appreciate that. If you guys want, there is a link underneath the video to Voyager and to BlockFi in case you want a bonus and an interest rate on your cryptocurrency. Check out those platforms down below. So what the heck caused Bitcoin to fall down? Was it just a normal retracement where we passed 40,000 and then there was a little bit of a sell-off? People saw 40 for the first time in a while. No, there's actually some solid news that came out, which is that Amazon denies Bitcoin and that it will accept it as payment. So that was kind of the scuttlebutt. That was some gossip that was going around that it planned to launch a crypto coin and that it was going to accept Bitcoin this year as payment or other cryptocurrencies. So that was one thing that was pretty exciting over the last couple days that could be coming out this week because Amazon has their earnings later this week, but they denied it. So since they denied it, it fell back down. It's seen some red. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we saw it keep on falling a little bit. We have seen it move up from about 34,000 just yesterday, less than 24 hours ago, all the way up to 40,000. So that was quite a pump anyways, right? Obviously, there's still a lot of hype going into this week because Facebook announces, Apple announces, Amazon announces, Tesla just announced, and a lot of people think that they might be announcing something that has to do with crypto. If they don't, I wouldn't be surprised. That's something that's exciting that they'll eventually announce, whether it's this year, whether it's this quarter, or whether it's next year or the year after. I am a believer that they will start adopting crypto more. So I think whether it happens right now or in the future, that shouldn't really change exactly what you do with your crypto portfolio. Now, of course, if you see like right when one of them announces and you can buy real quick, that's awesome because it probably will pump. But if they don't accept it, it's just exciting news that will be coming in the future. So it's just now or later. It's not a question of if in my mind. Now, in addition to that, we do have Tesla, which announced their earnings. Now, they still have their earnings report a little while from now, but they announced their earnings, and I was just scanning through the deck, and I did not see anything really when it came to Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies. They didn't say anything in their deck about adding Bitcoin. Now, I could be wrong. When they have their earnings report, or their earnings call, I'm sure that they will go over that. I'm sure that they'll discuss it, and they did mention the fact that they had a $23 million loss or something like that in reference to Bitcoin. And now that might be just because of the way that's accounted for, because right now Bitcoin is pretty high compared to where it's been all quarter. So it might just be how it actually is accounted for because it is an intangible asset. So just pay attention to that. If you're listening to their earnings call, they actually had a great earnings too. But we just had them. We just had Amazon deny, so that's why it's fallen down about $2,000. However, you can see it coming up a little bit. We did hit some support here, it looks like, and we have popped off the bottom. Now, we could have more fear, uncertainty, and doubt like this. I talked about how in my video earlier today that certain states are banning these interest accounts for BlockFi. Now, they are most of them are just saying that it's a security because investors expect a return because they are getting interest. BlockFi is denying this. It's in like 3 or 4 states, and it's going to stop new customers from signing up, but it's not really a massive concern, right? It's not like people are saying that the whole system is going to go down and that everyone's going bankrupt. It's just that there could be some fear, uncertainty, and doubt, some headlines that come from that, like sell all your stable coins now or something like that, which I am not doing personally. I'm not worried about it. any more than I was before. So that's something just to consider. We do see still a nice little, like I said, a nice little jump. I think some people are seeing that this is a little dip in the broader scheme of things. Now, some people might be at work still too and might not realize why it's actually falling down. So hopefully this helps anyone that's paying attention to this so that they're a little bit more informed. Now, I really want to hear from you guys. What is the thing that you are most excited about in cryptocurrency? Because I plan on doing a video, like whatever, 30 different reasons to be bullish on crypto, and going through each of them, whether it's mass adoption, whether it is different companies accepting it as payment, whether it is companies putting on their balance sheet, hedge funds getting in, whether it is all different types of stuff, public companies adding it to their balance sheet and what that could do. I think I might have already said that, but all the different things that come along with cryptocurrencies and what is to come. Because I really think when you zoom out, right? When you zoom out and look at the last 3 months, sure, we fell down $2,000 because Amazon all of a sudden, which it was just a rumor a few days ago, said that they're not going to be accepting crypto as payment. But if you look, this is the best price we've seen in a month, and before that we hadn't seen this price since May. So overall, zoom out, look at where we've come just in the last few days. I would not be surprised if we fell a little bit. That's totally fine in my mind. I think, again, if we take a broad approach, if we look years out, we'll be happy when there are dips, right? We'll be happy when we can dollar cost average at a little bit lower. I think it was the Wolf of Wall Street recently that was getting interviewed, and he was asked, what happens if Bitcoin falls down to $5,000? What are you going to do? Are you going to sell? And he said, no, I'm going to freaking love it. I'm going to love buying Bitcoin at $5,000. I'm going to buy a lot of it at $5,000. So that's how I'm feeling now. Now, of course, like I said, I want to hear from you guys. What are you most bullish about in the future? Maybe where do you think Bitcoin's going next? Do you think it's going to fall down to 35 because of this news, or is it going to go right back up to 40 and go to all-time highs? Or maybe not all-time highs, but 1 month highs, right? Let me know what you think about that down in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Also, if you guys want, you can get on the wait list for the BlockFi credit card. I will say, I just want to put it out there because I've been using it exclusively recently, and it gives 3.5% cash back in Bitcoin. So actually 3.5% Bitcoin back, and it's pretty slick. So I have it right here. You can see it right there. I've been using it exclusively. It's an awesome card. You can get put on the wait list. They are going through the applicants. So there's a link underneath the video if you're interested in that. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video.